Alrighty, we are back. I'm going to show you the second thing we're going to do with this piece of artwork and how to repurpose it. So I already made a tag out of the first little house, and the second thing we're going to make is a card. So I'm going to cut out this one and this one because they are the same size. So let's start with that. All right, so I have my two pieces cut out, and the next thing I need is I'm going to cut a strip of this painted part. So the purpose of this is if you're tired of a piece of artwork and you're not really sure what to do with it, I say repurpose it. You can make it into all kinds of different things. And as I'm cutting this, I'm realizing I kind of like this piece of color more that I'm going to use for the middle part of the card. Okay, we're going to set that aside. And then you're going to decide which one is your front and your back. I think this is going to be the front. This is the middle folding part of your card, and I'm going to give it a little snip right here because of the house shape. I want it to bend just in these areas. All right, so what you're going to do is, if you want it to open this way, then you're going to, let's see, how did I have that? Okay, so you're going to put it like this and this and that, so that this is going to be the front and this will be the back. Okay, now we're going to crease this down the middle so that it will open and shut. If you have a bone folder, great. If you have a pen, a pair of scissors, whatever you have handy, you can use that. Like I use this big old clip. I was going to use a pen, but the clip is better. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to get out my Mod Podge. It would probably be good if I had some sort of a brush to put it on, not just my fingers, but you know, whatever. Okay. So let's put on a good amount of Mod Podge. And then what you'll do is you'll put each side on the edge. You're not going to put it right at that fold, but a little bit away from the fold. And press really good. And you're going to let that dry. All right, so I'm going to actually probably pin it down with this and let it dry, and I'll come right back. Okay, so I'm back a little bit sooner, but here's what I'm finding. This is pretty thick. I used collage on watercolor paper. So what I did is I just pinned this side down, and then I'll figure out how to do the next side after that. But I will come back after this is dry and we'll finish it up. It'll be fun. All right, so this is pretty dry. It's on there pretty well. And you have this cute little card like this. Now, the inside, because it was on the back of another painted piece of paper, I think it's fine like that. But let me show you. This one I did, and it was all white on this background part because I hadn't painted on it. In fact, I'll show you. It was just plain white. So what I did is I took washi tape and covered all that white part on there. You can do the same on here, but I kind of like the color. But I think what might be fun is that I'm just gonna do a little strip of washi tape right down that middle. Just because I think it would be fun, and then you can get an idea of what I did. Cut that, and then I'm gonna trim it. And then I'm gonna trim right here and across here. So this is what the card looks like from the outside. Now it's a little bit wonky just because I can't cut straight, but I could trim that out a little bit. Let's see. Or if you don't want to, that's fine too. It's art. And then I think I've got some gelatos. Whoops. Here, my desk is just a hot mess, so I'm gonna color up the edges a little bit. On there, that's kind of fun. I like that. I think I'll do the back part too. This is Faber-Castell Gelatos Metallic Mint. I will definitely link these for you. They are so fun. They're almost like lipsticks. They're super creamy, really fun. Let's see, do I want to stripe of this down there? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do it like this. And then I'm gonna kind of rub it to get it in there. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is stamp a little message inside. Here are my stamps. Put the lid on my Mod Podge so I don't dry it out. These are from Hobby Lobby. I got them on clearance, like I said in my last video, but I will link some that are similar on Amazon just because I love them. And I think I'm just going to stamp thank you in here, because who doesn't need a little thank you note every once in a while? All right, so I'm gonna speed this up so that y'all don't have to watch me search for my stamps, and we will go from there. So, I've got this stamped. Sometimes this does not work. And you can take a pen or something and kind of go over it. I think because that's so light, I'm going to use a little... Where is it? Sometimes I'll use a pen and just lightly go over it, but because it's kind of light anyway, I'm just going to add just the tiniest bit to this so that you can see it a little bit better. Bless you, that was my husband. Okay. Yep, there he goes. There, so now you can see that really well. Okay, so there is your wonky little card. I love it in all its imperfections and fun colors. And you can send that off to somebody with a sweet message, and hopefully they'll like it too. All right, like and subscribe and all that good stuff. And we will see you back with the next installment for a page in your art journal. Bye.